Hello everybody. Sorry for not uploading on this channel in like, what, 3 months? I don't know, I didn't check. But yeah, I'm gonna start doing some more stuff on my second channel, so, because I figured eventually I gotta do something for it, right? Anyway, so I'm gonna be ranking a bunch of Deltarune theories since it's coming out this year and I'm hyped. And I also love Deltarune theories. So, 1 being like least canon and 10 out of 10 being like most canon, like what I think is canon. Meanwhile, like below it, you rank whether you like it or not. So, yep, spoilers for Deltarune and Undertale. What do you expect? Let's go. Darkness are objects. That's like, yeah, that's basically canon. I think I like that. Yeah, obviously. Alright, T theory. It's not. I mean, I'd say 9.5 is not an option. I think, like, yeah, for sure. Birdly being dead. I think because like his arm hurts, but it's not like gone, it's not burnt off. So I think it's more like he'll be passed out for a chapter, but then come back. So it's like definitely not impossible, but I think with the whole one ending thing, it'd make more sense if he wasn't actually dead. All right, Gaster being Mystery Man. I mean, the tarot cards. The tarot cards. That's all I gotta say now. I'll give it a 9 because the tarot cards aren't canon, but it'd be kind of weird for him to give them that design if it wasn't meant to be like the actual character design. Gaster's, also it could just be a piece of Gaster, but anyway. Gaster is the person in the opening theory. Yeah, it's like the guy at the start who like gives you the soul and whatever. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Gaster is the person that drove the bosses insane. I've seen this theory. I like it. I think I like it. Because it's like, if it's not Gaster, it's definitely someone similar to Gaster, so no, I don't care. How much do you care about the aspect of the game? Okay, if these theories aren't true, it won't affect the game that much, so I don't really care about those. How much knowledge do you have on the... Okay, I have read up about these theories. Alright. Chess theory? Yeah, I like chess theory. I like it. I think, it would be good, but I'm not sure if it's entirely canon, so I'll give it a 6. Toriel kills Undyne. No. Nah. She could, but I feel like it's equally likely as it is unlikely. It would be disappointing for me. Choosing between Rousey or Noelle, that could be like pretty cool, I think. But if so, it would have to be like maybe for only one chapter, like choose. Yeah, no, I think I wouldn't really care if we did it or not. Weird rats only happen when Noelle is in a dark world. Yeah, I don't think it's basically canon, but it is pretty cool. I wouldn't really care regardless. All right, Spamson sings the wrong number song in Undertale. You know what? I kind of like, that's actually, like, I actually really like that one. Wait, that's actually interesting. So, in the fun value where someone can call you asking to speak to G, and if you say, like, and then, they'll sing the wrong number song or whatever because it isn't him? Yeah, no, I actually really like that. Like, they're saying that's Spamton. I actually really like that theory. I really like it. But I don't think it's canon. Just because, but anyway. Okay, chapter intros are flashbacks. These scenes are already pretty mysterious, so they could be flashbacks. We would then get more info to it. This is the first one. Yeah, it could be. I say probably like a 6. No, I give me a 2. I'll give it an 8. Not surprised. Universal Mother theory. I think it could very well be canon if she is like an important character that reappears. But, since she's also just like the final boss of that chapter, not really like an important character otherwise, I will have to bump it down a couple of places. I would like it. I think I would like Queen being a mother figure to them in the, in the Castle Town, that's what it is. Memory Head in Undertale foreshadows Deltarune? Some weird lights and so on, something. I mean, Deltarune was written before Undertale, so I feel like there had to at least be something foreshadowing it. And if it wasn't the memory heads, then I mean, like it was probably if anything was gonna foreshadow his future game, it would probably be the amalgamates, right? Like I would like that, sure. Noel's mom is called Carol. Something to see. You know what? Be a little theory. I wouldn't really care. It could be true. I mean, there's not much other evidence to prove it, but it is pretty cool. Rudy will die? No, I don't think so. Cause it's like, okay, so here's the thing, right? Rudy, he's meant to show up as like, you know, some like conflict. Like, it's possible, but I don't think so. I wouldn't care. Yeah, this is basically canon. Toby literally like said that chapter 4 would have more hometown stuff. Or no, he didn't say it, but the images heavily imply that. For sure. It would be nice. Alright. Lancers... What? Oh. That's a new one. Probably not. I mean, he barely even knows about it. Wouldn't care. I think it'd be kind of funny. We will get soft locked in the weird route. You know, I'm not sure if it's canon, but I actually would like that. That'd be really cool way to get around the whole one ending thing. So it's like, you know, we have another quote unquote ending, but you know, you never actually end. You just get soft locked if you do it. Yeah, I would like it. I would like it. And actually, it is pretty plausible. Oblivion theory about the vessel. Okay, Chris and the vessel would be Deltarune's Frisk and Kara, but with the themes of the game. Seeing as the game lets us out, but the night is also there because you are. It's part. Okay. Yeah, this Oblivion theory would be. Yeah, I think I could see it. I wouldn't care. I think that's pretty good. All the same family tree. I think they're related in some way, but I don't think Gaster is Sans' dad. You know, I don't think he's their dad. Wouldn't care though. Like if it was revealed that they're like actual like blood related family, so be it. You know. Kara is not the first fallen human's canon name, short for character, and they represent. Okay, it's because on a meta level, that's not their actual name. I mean, not really, because it's like, you know, the reason Kara's true name is Kara is because that just like stands for character. So technically, Kara, along with every other name that represents the player, would be canon, right? I mean, it's like both right and wrong, you know? So I'll just give it a 5. I guess wouldn't care. It's a very small detail. Sans isn't bleeding. It's feasible. I don't really. Or actually, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Frisk and Kara the same person? No, because like I believe in the Legends localization book, it states that Kara is always with Frisk. They wouldn't use the word with if it was the same person, right? No. Frisk was Kara, wouldn't care. Kara isn't evil. I mean, yeah, that's basically canon, right? Like we literally deserve it, you know? Yeah, no, Kara is not evil. All right, Narakara, basically confirmed. Yeah. Toby Fox's narrator in Deltarune. This one's basically canon, but it's like also not. Because it's like, I mean, yeah, he is. But like from a game standpoint, I guess not really. Sure. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I'd be surprised if someone else wrote it. Is whatever device we're connected to. That's an interesting way to get around like the weird omniscience it has sometimes. Yeah. All right, the depths. That tears the kid. No, I'm kidding. Some believe the darkness that built up in the dark world comes from a lower realm that's related to water and why can't I speak? An ocean in some way. There's some water-related imagery there in the opening that's related to yeah, because like the first image is it is actually an ocean. You know, it could very well be canon. I wouldn't care. It could be like either. All right, dark worlds have been made before. Yeah, I'd say pretty much canon because like, you know, they wouldn't know even if it was like a prophecy, quote unquote. I feel like they wouldn't know what would happen if Dark Worlds didn't already exist, you know? Yeah. Would be a cool twist. Okay, how much? These ones would affect the game a lot more, so I'll give it a higher score. Surprisingly, there were some that I actually didn't know, so I'll put it there. Okay. Sans' Nest, huh? I want to put basically canon, but I feel like for that to be canon, Nintendo would have to, like, agree. So I have to put it's not canon. But it would be really funny. No. No. I refuse for Sans to be Steven Universe. Yeah, no. This is what I thought at first. Like, I also thought it was that. I'd say equal chance of being canon or not. Because, you know, the Dark World that we get pictures of does seem to be in a house. At the same time, the first chapter was a bait and switch, so it could be a bait and switch again. Would not care. Because, you know, we know we're still gonna get. No. This does literally nothing for the game. This does literally nothing for the game. It just adds random details that don't need to be added. Okay. Rules is Gaster? No. There's no way. The worst part is he could technically be a piece of Gaster. No. I know. No. It'd be confusing. Annoying dog is night. No, I don't think it's like 50-50. I do think it's less likely than it is. I think it's less likely for it to happen, but it would. I would not care, because as long as it's, you know, Annoying Dog doesn't have a character. If it's done right, it's done right, you know. Temmie, on the other hand, does have more of an established character, so I think. Also, I think Temmie Dog. I mean, Temmie Dog. What? Temmie Knight. No, probably not. I would be kind of disappointed, but. Are you serious? Okay, Toriel stops Undyne and Alphys from kissing the pacifist child and says not in front of the human. She also brought one shampoo that's manly according to the theory. She also shows resentment towards Asgore and thinks it's because of possible romantic feelings for Rudy. Dude. Maybe, you know, if Asgore liked Rudy, I don't think it's because they're gay. I think she doesn't like him because he cheated, you know? Why? I mean, I guess the religious part makes some bit of sense, but, like, you know, I don't think it would matter if they were straight or not. Like, she probably still doesn't want the child to see them making out. She probably still doesn't want a guy to cheat on her. Why? Dark Worlds are not theories? This has, like, a pretty good chance of being real. I would rather them to be real, but, you know, if they're not real, it could be pretty cool either way if Toby does it right. Undertale's a game on, yeah, it's probably, like, the entire thing, yeah. It's, like, pretty much canon. I would not care, since, like, Undertale is meant to be a game in universe, right? So it, like, makes sense. Deltarune's a direct sequel. I feel like Deltarune's more likely to be a prequel than it is to be a sequel, right? Sequel, right? Because it's like, it's definitely more likely to be a prequel in my opinion. Yeah, no, this one's a lot, or actually I won't put it at that low. Would not care. This one, definitely more likely. Definitely more likely. Yeah, would not care or mind, because it doesn't really do much. Sans is the Darkener, so maybe he's not a monster. Do the Darkeners bleed, though? I don't think the Darkeners bleed either. I mean, be kind of weird, but I wouldn't care. Alphys generate the true lab entries. I think some of them are Gaster, and then some of them could be Alphys, possibly. But, like, I do think more of them were written by Gaster, so I will go with 18. I mean, with 8. Yeah, I'm not surprised. What? What? Wait. Wait. Excuse me? Okay, sure. Rousey, I don't think Rousey will become naked by the last chapter. It'd just be weird. Like, I don't even have any, like... Huh? These ones, they would affect the game a bit more, and I do know about more of these. So... Okay, fine. It'd be very confusing. Done. Flower Shop, upcoming point, Dark World. It's likely, but with Chapter 3 being Dreamer related probably, I'd say it could also equally be not likely. Would not care, mind. Police Building, could be. Basically, any place could equally be a Dark World, you know? I feel like all of them would be a 5. Would not care. The Diner, again, it's just like, there's not really evidence to say, like, why not? But, like, there's also no evidence to say it would, you know? Now, the Shop? No, it's still pretty unlikely. The House? Okay, now the House makes more sense, because it's like, you know, it could be foreshadow, like him not letting us in there could be foreshadowing that there's secretly a dark fountain in there. Like, secretly Papyrus is trying to make a dark fountain there, you know? I think it is more likely than the other ones, because they don't have any evidence to begin with. Hospital? Well, some could be healed by spell. Makes sense. Would not care. I think any place being a dark fountain is still be pretty good, so I wouldn't care for any of these. Town Hall? Yeah, Mayor is very mysterious. I like it. Would not care. Now, Bunker? Bunker is probably, yeah, like darker than dark, you know? So, I think I like Bunker. Bunker is the only dark location that I actually like, because, you know, if Toby doesn't go through with, the roaring or whatever, because most people think the roaring will happen at the end of the game. If Toby doesn't go through with that, a good way to have a good final chapter, I think, would be to make the Bunker the last Dark World. So I would like that. Church? Yeah, same as like Bunker. I think it would be nice. The Graveyard. See, the thing is, I don't know if this would work, because it's kind of like outside. How would Dark Fountains outside be like contained? Because like the fence ain't gonna really stop it. So we'll give this one a 4. Would not care though if he explains it correctly. The Lake? Yeah, it could definitely be possible, just not something I think. Would not care. Festival? Yeah, I think this is where the roaring could definitely happen. Yeah, not surprised. Noel's house, we already have a house. Would not really care that much for it. Again, just another house. We already have that for 3. We don't need any more. Again, another house. We don't really need that for another one. It'd be kind of disappointing. The apartments? Honestly, I think Susie's homeless, so I don't really know if... Again, another living space. We already have one of those. What I think Chapter 4 Dark World will be like? Okay, I'm just gonna put E for these because I don't know. I think... Okay, Undyne's basically confirmed. Let's see, who else? Toriel confirmed. Alright, now these people that haven't been there. Okay, so Alphys would work. Gerson's dead, so no. Monster Kid? Maybe. Asgore probably. Maybe he comes in after hearing some stuff about the house. Sans probably. Papyrus probably. Gastra I don't think is gonna make a direct appearance though. And Father Elder, of course. 10 chapters. It's likely, but like, you know, there are only 7, so I'm gonna stick with, you know, I would like it. I would like it if there was a lot more chapters, but I don't think he would just do a bait and switch like that. No, that would just make no sense. That would just make no sense at all. Chapter 8 will be, yeah, because of the WD Gasture. I think this one's a lot more likely. I think 8 chapters is a lot more likely unless they do a chapter 0. Again, more chapters, more better. I also think this one is basically like, he's probably gonna do something like that. The Dark Worlds are the Undertale locations in reverse order. Card Kingdom, New Home, Cyberworld, Technology of the Core. That would be interesting, but I don't see the connection, so I can't say it's canon. I would like it though for sure. Dark Clock Theory. What is Dark Clock Theory? Let's see. So Dream House are confirmed Dark World by being pointed towards at the clock. Okay. Sure, it's likely. Wouldn't care really. No. Okay. Yeah, these ones would affect the game a lot, and I don't have that much knowledge on some of them. Okay, Susie theories. Bad home life. I don't think she has a home, so I'm gonna have to go with no. Would not be surprised. Susie is a human. It would be a cool twist. It could happen. Would not care. Susie has no home. See, this I think so, because like, you know, even if like her home situation's bad, I think they would still be feeding her, right? So I think no home makes sense. Not surprised. This one's likely. This one's definitely likely for sure. More likely twist than full human, I think, because it's like, you know. Yeah, I think so. I think half human would work. Would not care if she wasn't, but yeah. No. Just no. They're not as important, and I do know more about these. I'll say as well, in disguise, could be a good twist. Could definitely be a cool twist, but I think it's less likely. Not surprised. Ralsei's Green Crayon, definitely more likely than Ralsei's Azrael, and I would not be surprised. Ralsei's Chris's Red Headband, yeah. The only thing that really like puts this down above the crayon is the color. Otherwise, it would work. Not be surprised. No, I'm sorry. This is the only one I'm giving off of. I would honestly hate this one so much. If you don't know, it's like, you know, Azrael died, and then everyone gaslights Chris into thinking that he's alive and just at college, and then his dust is what becomes Ralsei or something. So I'm just like, no, it would be annoying. Knife, I don't think so, because it's like, could work, but you know, I wouldn't care. But the issue is that, like, you know, why would the knife be the one? I mean, because like he's the one that really doesn't want to make the Dark Fountain. Meanwhile, the knife is a weapon that can make the Dark Fountain, right? Okay, is a hometown as a Darkner? That's actually a new one. Like how Azrael's the heart of the town, he could be hometown itself. Okay, that one's probably not canon, but I actually kind of like it. I wouldn't care. Yeah, this is basically canon. That's why he doesn't turn to stone. That's like he's from the Grand Fountain. Yeah, that's basically like confirmed. Because something else, again, this one's also pretty likely. Would be pretty cool. He's river person. Maybe. Yeah, it's possible. Wouldn't be surprised, but it wouldn't really affect the game that much. No. I'm sorry. Like, why does he just have to be evil? I'm sorry, dude, but it's just no. I feel like there's not enough. I feel like Flowey was already that. He was already essentially evil Azrael. So it's like I feel like Toby wouldn't just do that, but like again, you know? And it would just suck, really. Cares about the player? It's possible. Wouldn't be surprised. Cares about Chris? Again, wouldn't be surprised. Hates Chris? Because of the T? It's like, it's 60 health. No. 60 health is still pretty good. I do care about these ones, and I do know a bit about these. Okay, Chris theories. Chris is Kara. Yeah, probably not, but wouldn't care. Chris is Frisk, same thing. Chris is a mixture of both. I would definitely prefer this one, because it's like, you know, Kara could be the soul, Chris could be the body or whatever. This one's more likely, but I also don't really think it's canon. Like I like it more than the other two, but I also don't really think it's that good regardless. Chris, Frisk, and Kara are all the same person. I wouldn't really care. Chris is a new character, most likely. Because, yeah, would not care again. Chris is one of the other human souls. Yeah, it's not impossible, but I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised, but, you know, I don't really like it per se. Chris is a vessel. This one, very likely. You know, that's why I like. Yeah, pretty likely. I would not be surprised at all. Chris is half human. Chris's soulless form are the same as file name for Asgore. Okay, I don't think the file names really help. That's interesting, but I don't think so. I don't think so. I wouldn't care. No. Chris is a walking corpse. This pretty much goes along the same lines as the vessel. Wouldn't be surprised. Red Soul is Chris's soul. Yeah, it could be likely. Wouldn't be surprised. Red Soul is us. This one's more likely though. I would say it's basically confirmed. Come on. Red Soul's Des? That could be a way to get around the meta narrative. Because, like, you know, an Undertale has both a meta interpretation and a non-meta interpretation. Yeah, that would be an actually not surprising way to get around the whole meta narrative of Deltarune. Yeah, not be surprised. Players controlling Chris only in the meta. Yeah, this is basically what I was saying. Like, yeah, no, it's like this. It's this again. Like, it's only if you interpret it in a meta way. It's same thing that I was saying. Would be good preferable. Alright, Chris himself summoned something and now it's controlling them. This could be an in-universe explanation on why Chris is so chill with the soul. But there's not really much evidence to prove that it did happen. Would not be surprised. Chris is trying to save Des. Yeah, I like it. It would be nice. Chris knows what happened to Desk. Again, you know, yeah. I think less likely, but would like it. Terra Theory is the name for the Deltarune version of cars derived from the second half of the word character. Okay, but wouldn't it make more sense to call it Kater, or what? It's possible, but okay, I guess. I mean, I don't have much. It wouldn't really affect the game. Players bad? No, because it's like, I feel like, you know, we just opened up the game. We didn't, like, in the same way Chris didn't ask to be taken over. We didn't ask to take over Chris. So I don't really like it. Not much. Mostly just like, oh, character is actually the other character. So I don't think it would be that important if they were correct. And these I do know. Gaster, I don't think he'd be the main antagonist. I think he might be some like other force, or he might be an important character, but I don't think he's the main antagonist. I think more likely than not, he'll be he'll be the final chapter secret boss. Like, you know, because he made all the other secret bosses crazy. I think it's more likely than not he'd be the final chapter secret boss. Wouldn't care, but probably not. Main antagonist, this is the closest to being canon, because it's just like, you know, they've been foreshadowed so much, it's probably gonna be true. Same with Knight, it's like, if he's the main antagonist, it would make sense. It would be simple story, I like it. Again, with the Angel, again, same thing as the other ones, like, pretty simple story, would like it. See, the player could be an antagonist without being fully bad, and that's what I think I would like. You know, like, the player unwillingly controlled Chris and stuff, and now they gotta get him out of here. Now you gotta work against yourself. Would still kind of be disappointing, but not as bad. No clear main antagonist. Yeah, it could be like, yeah, it could be, but probably not. These came out, yeah, these would affect the game a lot, and I don't have much knowledge on this part. No. Why would he just be like, why would no one notice him just walking around hometown creating fountains? Eventually someone will talk about about how they saw an Azrael-shaped shadow. That's confusing. Papyrus Knight, it's possible. It's possible. I would not be surprised. Alvin Knight, I'm personally would like Alvin Knight. I actually really do like it, but I'm not sure if it's fully canon. Yeah, I would like it, but I'm not sure. Who is the name for the knight the creator came up with for this theory. The theory states that monster dust being mixed together and spread across an object. Then, oh, so like, okay, the hammer with Gerson's dust. Wasn't this like in a jar or like not jar? There was some video ranking the knight candidates, and the guy said at the end that this would be his like knight. Yeah, I think it's unlikely, but it's not impossible. Wouldn't care. Like, if it happens, I'll be surprised. Chris Knight, it would be confusing, but it is pretty likely. I'm gonna put confusing just because, like, you know, it'd be hard to explain, but I wouldn't hate it. Vessel Knight, again, about as equally as likely as Chris Knight. Wouldn't be surprised. Gaster Knight, I don't like it, just because, like, you know, Gaster being this whole mysterious guy, he just, like, some random Joe Schmo who's, like, evil now. You know, I feel like he'd be more so a force that works in the background. Maybe, like, bossing around the knight is possible, but, like, you know, who knows. But I don't think he'd be the knight himself, because that'd just be a little goofy. But, I mean, if done right, I guess I wouldn't care. Everyman, it just wouldn't make sense. I mean, I guess I wouldn't care, but, like, you know, just, there's no real evidence. Mayor Knight's pretty likely. Yeah, Mayor Knight, she could definitely be it. Would not be surprised. Death Knight, she's like too trapped in the code to do that. I mean, I wouldn't care, but I would be surprised. Rudy pretending to be sick, possible, but not unlikely. I mean, I wouldn't care if he was. Light, new character, I like it. It would be nice. Susie Knight, no. Susie doesn't even know what the heck a fountain is, and for like the first chapter. So why would she make it, you know? No. Noelle Knight, again, no. Because, like, no one recognizes her. I mean, Spamton recognizes her, but that's because she interacted with the spam email in the computer library, not because she created the fountain, you know? Asgore Knight, I feel like, see, okay, if Undertale didn't exist, I'd say it's likely, but then it's like, you know, oh, whoops. If I say, because the thing is, why would he make him the antagonist twice, you know? So I would say probably not. Would be a bit disappointing, but wouldn't hate it. Toriel, no. Sorry, no. Sans is too lazy, but I guess it's not impossible. Would not care. Undyne Knight, Yeah, she brushes it off. I feel like it's just because she's like doesn't believe him, not because she is the knight. Wouldn't care, just, you know. Alphys, like if she was the knight, it would make no sense putting her students in trouble for no reason. So I would say no. Be disappointing. Caddy Knight, I mean, it's just like equal chance as it isn't, because I don't know. Miss Boom, no. I don't think so. Probably not. But I wouldn't care if she was. But I'll say Knight. How would he get out of the dark world to make the fountains, you know? And why would he help us stop the fountains if he wants to make them? I don't like it. I think it would just be a bit confusing. Rules is the knight. Really? Why? No. Surely there's no way. But I guess I wouldn't hate it. No, I think Icy is just meant to be like funny, evil references guy, cause like, you know, that would mean that purple guy is working with the knight, which I think would be really funny, but no. It would be a bit disappointing to see such a silly character like that. Worldly Knight, No, I don't think so. He's too smart. He's too stupidly smart for that, you know? Like, he's too dumb. Be a bit disappointing. Car Knight. Probably not. Just be a bit confusing. Same with First Knight. It would just be a bit confusing, like, how did they get here, you know? 1 of 7 human souls, same thing. Just be a bit confusing. Knife Knight. It is, yeah. It's possible, but I doubt it, personally. This is probably the most likely, I'd say. I think if everyone who creates a fountain is qualified as the knight, this would definitely be more likely. And it would explain Chris making a knight, while seemingly it also being impossible for him to make another knight. It would be nice, I think. Planning something together? Chris Vessel are obviously connected. Then Gaster and Deaths are also probably connected to there. Probably some new character. And then, maybe Azrael. Potentially. Wait. Oh, no, not a group working together. Oh, I see. A group working together, wouldn't care about, I think it's unlikely. This is the one that's like most likely, I think. Where, yeah, multiple people working together. 7 nights for 7 chapters. Yeah, probably. Say, yeah, most likely. It would be nice, I wouldn't be surprised. Alright, multiple nights for each different routes. It would just be a bit confusing with the whole one ending thing, because how would there still be one ending, you know? Character that made the Grand Fountain. These candidates specifically, probably Gaster, but I doubt it personally. Chapter 1 Fountain, new. Don't know. Who do you think will make a fountain at some point? Okay. Papyrus might make one in his house. Susie might. Noelle might. Burley's already been educated, so he won't. Rousey probably, most likely won't. Undyne, no. Yeah, no. I think that's all. The knight isn't, okay. The knight isn't manipulating darkeners, but moving objects in the light world? Maybe. It's actually not bad. No, not be surprised. Not too important. The computer lab theory, I mean, whether it's true or not, it doesn't really matter. Because they want to cause the roaring. I mean, it's more likely to be canon, I think, but who knows, you know? Wouldn't be surprised. because they're lonely. He just wants friends. That's really funny, but no. It's unlikely. Keep the player entertained. Nah. Probably not. I can't really give a reasoning for this one. I just don't like it. The Knight's making okay, yeah. This one I think is most likely. I think they think they're doing good, manipulated by someone similar to the secret bosses. So it would be, I would not be surprised at all. I mean, because they think they're doing good is the same thing as a different reason, right? The night may never be revealed. I would just be pissed. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I want the night to appear. When's the night reveal? Most likely 7 or 8. No 7. Because it's like 8 and beyond would probably, if it exists, 8 and beyond would definitely be some like secret, like extra stuff like the angel or whatever. I think if night appears, it's gonna be 7. I care a lot because it directly impacts the ending, and I say I've seen a bit of stuff, but not that much. Wow, this is a long survey. Okay. There's a second voice. Whether it's real or not, I don't really care. Second voice is Jess. Wouldn't really care. Second voice is Kara. This doesn't really affect. I mean, I think it's less likely, but I wouldn't care. Second voice is Chris. I don't know why Chris would wanna, since he seems to like hate the soul, but it's not impossible. The Knight being the second voice. Or wait, actually, I think Kara is actually more likely. Second voice Knight, perhaps. The only issue is like, how would he reach us, you know? Wouldn't be surprised. The angel? Potentially. Especially since, like, you know, an angel would be the one to control you, right? Not some random spirit from another game. I would actually kind of like it, yeah, sure. Second voice isn't as, probably not. Wouldn't, I mean, it'd not really care. But, you know. Second voice from a different scene. Some believe that it's from something else, but then it just, like, appears. That is true. Toby has done that before. It is possible. Would not be surprised. Second voice is the partner of the intro. Okay. Would not care. Mike? I don't know. I feel like Mike just doesn't have enough info for it to be, but I wouldn't care. Who is Image Friend? I've never heard of this one, but it's not impossible. Someone new, wouldn't care. Okay, this one's a long one. The character names you can get from a reaction from our... Okay. The character names you can get a reaction from are characters who will enter the Dark World, while the others that get a special separate special reaction are characters who will make a Dark World. That's true. That'd actually be a pretty cool connection, yeah. I actually would not be surprised. Vessel was not discarded, yeah, most likely. I feel like there was definitely some use for him after that. Would be good. Pretty cool. We will get control, maybe. If like the player and stuff becomes full meta, it's probably gonna happen. Like, you know, Chris kicks us out and throws us into the vessel. It's probably. Yeah, wouldn't be surprised. Vessel's unused code in the game. I mean, technically canon because it's unused. It's literally unused in the game. So, like, technically, yeah. Well, so far at least. I might have to go back and revise that later, but you know. This part, none of this would really affect it that much, I'm gonna be honest. Papyrus is the man in the tree. Maybe. I just feel like he'd be too mysterious to be Papyrus, you know? But I wouldn't care. Gaster's the man, more likely. Wouldn't be surprised. Different piece of Gaster, yeah, most likely, for sure. I think it's the most likely. Since Gaster was separated, and like, you know, so far we've only seen like 2, if Mystery Man is in fact Gaster. And if Redacted is Gaster. No, never mind, that makes 3. We've only seen like 3 pieces so far, so you know, if it was Shattered, I feel like Eggman being another would make sense. Timmy Village's Egg. I like it, but I like it, but I don't think it's canon. This is Image from Friend. It's possible, I'm not surprised, but I doubt it. Mike, I don't really like Mike, I'm gonna be honest, but fine, I wouldn't care. Every Man, again, would not be surprised. Man is just the man. He's just a guy. That's just it. Honestly, that's kind of funny. I kind of like that. It's kind of funny. Yeah. This part would be pretty important. I don't have much knowledge though. Sham will be a secret boss. If Gaster's not secret boss chapter 7, it'll most likely be Sham. So I think so. Again, if it's neither of the 2 before mentioned, Rousey will probably be a 3rd contender. Wouldn't be surprised. Rousey be a main boss. I think it's less likely. Would not care though. How to draw dragon books will be the chapter. Maybe. I actually kind of like that one. Knockoff controller. I think this one's less likely, but I wouldn't be surprised. I think it's just gonna be like a main secret guy. Oh, why are there birds in my ceiling? I literally heard chirping and scratching in my ceiling, bro. Look, I'm gonna see if y'all can hear that. Hold up. Okay, they stopped chirping, but like, there's definitely still a bit of scratching there. What the heck? Bro, Gaster's in my ceiling? What the heck? Okay, anyway, garbage for 3 will be garbage flowers. It's possible. I don't care. What do you theory do? No. There is no way Friend Inside Me actually matters. If Friend Inside Me actually matters, I'm gonna riot. I think he'll be a main boss, so, you know, it's plausible, but I think he'll be a main boss instead. Ooh. oh, like the shop? Like the shampoo? Okay, the shampoo's actually not impossible. Especially since I do think the bathroom will not be a main area, but a secret area. Wouldn't be surprised. Static? Just the static. How would that even work? I don't know. I don't know about this one, boss. Wouldn't care though. Again, okay, Gaster being a secret boss, I think this one is most likely. I think he'll definitely be the secret boss in the last chapter. I think this one's true. If Friend Inside, honestly, I'd rather Friend Inside Me just be Spamton. Because I don't want to see Woody and Deltarune, bro. The 7 Deadly Sins, Devil will be Pride Spam. Okay, I mean, it's a neat little thing, yeah. I kind of like it. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, it's not bad. It's definitely not bad. I mean, no, and I'll be surprised at all. Soul color order is reverse of the boss's Undertale. Like, I mean, yeah, it's not impossible. So yeah, it could have the reverse order. Yeah, no, this one, I kind of like. I kind of like that would go reverse order of the soul colors. It would be nice. It would be nice. Soul color order for secret bosses in Asgore's Flower Shop goes full circle. Might be red, yellow, orange, green, blue. Okay, that's possible, but not mean. Wouldn't be surprised though. Soul color is reverse order for Omega Flowey. I mean, again, if this happens, I just wouldn't care. Not sure if it's entirely canon, but it also connection would be pretty nice, I guess. The flower order in the newsletter. I don't know. I feel like if he wouldn't foreshadow as big as something as that as newsletter. I mean, something like newsletter. I think he would foreshadow it in something like earlier, but it is possible. Soul color for secret bosses and have a set order. Again, this is most likely because Toby hasn't tinted at it. I wouldn't be surprised. Rest of no, I don't like that, dude. I would just be disappointed because like I would want there to be different soul colors based on the chapter. These wouldn't affect them that much, but it would be nice to see. Actually, Gaster Secret Boss moves it up a bit. Okay, we're still going. Hyperlink Blanc being nothing special. It's possible. I wouldn't care. Not really a big detail, but I do think it's more likely that it does have a deeper meaning. Maybe. This one's more likely. Wouldn't be surprised. Okay, Hyperlink Block is a literal theory. Like you're blocking someone that's linking so they can control. This is the one I believe most about Hyperlink Block. Like it's literally a hyperlink to block the connection. Or you know what I mean. It would be nice. Hyperlink Block is determination. Wouldn't care. Again, I mean, not surprised. Power, I think, is less likely, personally. Would not care, though. Same thing. I feel like all the hyperlink block theories literally do not matter. Don't care. Don't have much knowledge, really. Okay, shadow crystals. These ones are interesting. Show the future? It's possible. Wouldn't be surprised. The past, that would explain why you can't see Chris. So, again, wouldn't be surprised. Probably less likely though. Show that it's a video game. I feel like I wouldn't know how it would do that. No, I don't know how that would do that. Especially since like all it does is just make Chris's arms see-through. You know, I don't think it really does anything. Be just a bit confusing. Show previous time loop. Okay, time loop theory is interesting, and I do think it's pretty likely, so I wouldn't be surprised. A reality where the viewer doesn't exist. This is the most like literal interpretation of it, so I guess I have to say it's canon because like yeah, you see through it, all you see is that Chris doesn't have an arm. So yeah, true. Probably makes sense. It also would make sense why Susie would be cold when looking through it because like in that world Chris doesn't help her and stuff. Would not be surprised. Shows the reality where Chris doesn't exist. Yeah, if this like again, most literal interpretation. Ralsei has a shadow crystal. Potentially. Wouldn't be surprised. Sham has one, probably. Yeah. Most of because probably wants to collect them. It would be not surprising. Chris has their own. I mean, if he has their own and he's not telling us, I feel like, or sorry. If they have their own and they're not telling us, then they wouldn't. They'd probably also give to Sham along with all the other ones. So it'd be a bit confusing. I mean, the strange man probably made them crazy. It was probably a combination of both. So if it was just one or the other, I mean, it's like, shadow crystals are probably gonna be pretty important, but as it stands right now, I don't care much. Undertale got, yeah, most likely. I think this is not surprising. Gaster made Deltarune. It's not impossible, but I wouldn't care. But I don't think it's likely. Made the Dark Worlds exist. Again, it's not impossible. Wouldn't be surprised, but no. Discovered the Dark Worlds, potentially. Potentially, wouldn't be surprised. And Gaster's fanboying? Like, so it'd be like Gaster representing the fans trying to fix the bad ending. I don't see it, but I wouldn't care if it was done right. Yeah, they're definitely related, for sure. They're definitely related. But they are parallel and different, but they're for sure related. In an alternative world to the genocide route? Oh, like destroying the world and moving on to the next? Maybe. Doesn't really matter that much. Until's a sequel in an alternate world, yeah. This one's more likely, I think. This one, it's pretty cool if it was, but it wouldn't really affect the game that much, especially since I'd assumed that they'd come before. So obviously it'd have to be the same thing with Papyrus. This is basically canon. Like, magic does not exist, yeah. It's basically confirmed. I don't think so, because I'm pretty sure there's that one person that says, does it hurt to be made of blood? So it would be a bit confusing. Monsters don't touch dust, don't care. Wouldn't really matter that much, whether they do or not. Rated Dark World does exist prior to the Fountain's creations. It exists, but as physical objects, I think. But I don't think they literally exist. Would be a bit confusing. Yeah, I think this one's more likely for sure. No. It'd be like if Noelle's dad was dying and then she's like, oh, but I don't want to heal him because it might make Chris sad. No. I'm sorry, no. No way. Doubt it, because then why would Chris be there? Be a bit confusing. Also do think it's less like that. Monsters for humans in your area. I do think there's more humans, just not in hometown. I do think there's more humans though, probably. Maybe? Or if Car does exist and they're just kind of chilling out somewhere else, not being part of the main story, obviously. But, it's pretty likely. A breakable time loop theory. Some believe that the whole game is a time loop. Don't forget, it's a song about the roaring and the characters not wanting to forget each other. And they think that the second iterations, the player is contacted by Gaster as a cry for help to stop it. It's not, I wouldn't care. I think he could do it right. And then unbreakable time loop theory is about the same thing. I don't really care. Device theory. Gaster, yeah, I don't think Gaster made the game, but the device that made us. This is more likely. It would be simpler. Nice. Because if Gaster made the world, then I feel like the other person that brings us to Chris's body wouldn't be able to stop him, right? Anyway, Okay, it's just device theory again. No. I don't care that much, and I have a bit of knowledge about him. Yes. Asriel's Angel, I feel like it would be kind of disappointing, because having Asriel be the bad guy twice in a row, I mean, come on. Gaster's the Angel. This one's better, but I'd still rather not. Noelle Angel, I don't really feel like Noelle's gonna be a character that isn't gonna be as important as people think she's gonna be. But that's just me, though. Death Angel, this one's probably the best one so far, but I would still rather it be something else. Player Angel, this one is probably more likely than Death. I wouldn't care. Angel is his own guy. Yeah, I think his own guy. Yeah. Yeah. Multiple Angels, wouldn't care if this was it. Yeah. Continue. Oh my gosh, this is so long. Third entity controlling Chris. Well, maybe, I guess. Well, I mean, it would be kind of confusing, but it wouldn't be bad, I don't think. Third entity's car, too basic. I mean, like, it would just be the same thing again. Des is, like, too trapped in the code to control Chris, right? But I wouldn't care, though. Gaster, I mean, I guess impossible. Wouldn't be surprised. Same thing as this car, it'd be kind of disappointing. Someone new, it could be interesting, so I wouldn't care. And I'll just put the same stuff for this because I don't really. Yeah, this is. I mean, I feel like I don't know why it wouldn't be, but that this code is the unused code and video game secrets and stuff. Yeah, I guess it would be pretty cool. Des is a human. Maybe it's believed that they were the only other family in town with a human kid. Some believe Chris is trying to save Des and it would make it more personal. I don't know if this is fanon or if it was canon, but I'm pretty sure I heard somewhere that Noelle used to be scared of like humans hiding under her bed before she met Chris. So it's basically not canon, because if Des were a human, why would Noelle be scared of humans hiding under her bed or something like that? Asgard had in Des' disappearance. I don't think he had hand. I just feel like he was either framed or like knew about it, or like didn't have enough info to give, and that's why he was fired. But I wouldn't really care if it was true. Lost in a Dark World, yeah, it could be like the code. I guess the code could technically be its own Dark World, but it would be a bit confusing. Des is lost in the bunker. This one's more likely, and I wouldn't be surprised. Des went only missing. What? Yeah. Who said she was dead? Literally, all these have been pointing to the fact that she's not dead. But, yeah. And then this one, like, what's the point if Des is just dead, you know? No. I'm like, no. How would she have gone away with it? Noelle is not smart enough to get away with murder before Chris. What makes you think she'd be able to do it years before Chris, you know? This is more likely. Still, I would be kind of disappointed. And Gastra working together, so the Delta travel interpretation. Thinking, again, Des is like too lost in the code to really do that. But I guess I wouldn't care. Then, yeah, no, I don't. Okay, anyway. Tenna is the name of the next boss. Wasn't this one like deconfirmed or something? I don't know. I mean, I'd rather be something that can like connect to chess theory, because I kind of like chess theory, but if not, I don't really care. I mean, wouldn't care. Tenna is the name of the secret boss. This is pretty much just about as likely. Wouldn't care. Mike is the name of the next main boss. Mike was foreshadowed a lot. I think he'll be more important than just some random guy, you know, or just than just the main villain. But you know, I think it's more likely than Tenna, because Tenna was like mostly fan made, right? I don't believe Tenna had an actual name, so I wouldn't be surprised. Mike, secret boss, same thing. Mike is the name of Image Friend. Yeah, the smile guy, right? It's possible. I wouldn't really care, but Mike is not anyone. It's just Gaster. No, I guess I wouldn't care if Mike was Gaster, but you know, why? Some believe the sprite to be like a cat. This doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. Alright, Mysterious Valentine is Gaster theory. It's plausible. Wouldn't care. Wouldn't be surprised. It's from the man behind the tree. I mean, yeah, same thing. The next secret boss. This one could also be true. I think this one's more likely. Wouldn't care. Is the next main boss? Doubt it, because I'm pretty sure they're like a lot more cryptic, but I wouldn't be surprised. Tenna, like, again, don't care. Mike, again, don't. Actually, I'll put this one more likely. Okay. Is it from Image Friend? Again, this one's just like, who cares, you know? Hinting at Flower Shop being a Dark World in Chapter 4. I mean, I wouldn't mind his place being canon, you know. It would be nice to have a secret boss that kind of acted like Flowey, so you could expand upon that, but I wouldn't be surprised. I just wouldn't care. Ice Palace in Chapter 3. I didn't know about this. Okay, I guess there was some ARG thing. But, it's not impossible. I just would rather it be like Megalovania. Yeah, basically. I mean, Megalovania has been in every single one of Toby Fox's projects. I feel like, you know, including Smash. So I feel like if it's good, like if it's a Toby Fox project, it's good to have Megalovania, you know. This one could also show up. I would kind of like it if it showed up, but Penumbra Phantasm isn't really. Is that pronounced? I don't know. I don't really care that much about it. Nightmare Night. I just wouldn't care. Sky Forever Blue is foreshadowing Deltarune. I doubt it, just because like Sky Forever Blue, you know, it was just a Toby Fox side quest, you know. I feel like it doesn't have to be. Not everything has to be a Deltarune reference, you know. But I wouldn't really care if it was. These ones matter a bit more, and again, I pretty much equal knowledge about most things. Okay, don't forget theories. I mean, I find it really funny that like Gaster's this mysterious cryptic scientist, and he's just casually like, "Don't forget, I'm with you in the dark." But it's unlikely. Chris, I mean, yeah, that is true. We don't know how Chris speaks, but you know, I feel like it's about as likely as Gaster, but I wouldn't care. I'll say, yeah, it's possible, but I just wouldn't be surprised. Azrael, also wouldn't be surprised. I don't think a single person thinks that that's how Susie would sing, right? Like, everyone agrees that Susie would not sound like that. I feel like, you know. So, you know, but I like I said, I wouldn't care. Color, I guess it's more likely than the others, but I don't care. Yeah, exactly. Could fit anyone. This was most likely, I feel like. Don't forget. I don't care about Don't Forget. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I'm gonna forget it. Well, this is basically canon, you know. Sure, multiple endings would be nice, but I feel like there's just gonna be an ending. He said there would be one ending, you know. Weird Out will give you the oh my, I can't speak. Real ending, doubt it. But I wouldn't care. Collecting the eggs don't matter. They're literally told that they're, not too important, not too unimportant. They probably will do something, but true ending. It's just like, why do you specify that they're a bit not important? I think this will be a cool little secret, but I don't think it'll be real true ending, Is in the middle of the game is not the end. There are more important things than reaching. Yeah, this one would be cool. I feel like having it about mid-game, be able to actually get the ending and then go on and finish the story in chapter 7. I wouldn't prefer it, but it is more likely than the other stuff. And this matters a lot, I am into Deltarune theories a lot. For me, I think it was a bit of Jaru. Yeah, Jaru, probably. His theories aren't the best, but they're the first ones I saw, so But I still want to shout out Sock Muppet because that video is pretty peak. I got more invested around before chapter 2 release, right here. I don't know, Toby's a bit I think it's more likely than not, but alright, favorite Deltarune theory. But yeah, Player Angels, the first one I could think of that I actually love. Oh my god, piles of Azrael's dust, dude. Oh. Dude, why does everyone have to be dead? It's like every single video game that's semi-popular, there's always a theory what if this character's actually dead? What if this character's actually dead? Shut up. Oh my gosh, it is, Ralsei is not piles of Azrael's dust. Shut up, please. Chris Geno for chapter 2. Is what I used to believe, but then it's leave all the ones that I did back then. I am very much a super fan. I am part of memes, videos, theories, fan art. Nah, less fan art. Fan music, fan games, mods. I didn't notice that, I'll admit. I'm just not gonna click that. Okay, first I found out Undertale, obviously. Oh my gosh, the birds are back, bro. Wingasters in my ceiling. Okay, if you guys heard the chirping, I don't know if it picked up in the mic. That chirping is literally just actual birds in my ceiling, bro. Wingasters invading me. Which is better? Undertale, I think, is better for now, but then Deltarune's gonna become better as it goes on, Because, chapter 2 is monumentally better than chapter 1. And then from there, I think when chapter 3 and 4 comes out, Deltarune will become my new favorite. That's just me, though. Favorite Deltarune character? I mean, come on. I love this guy. Who's my favorite Undertale character? That's a hard one. I mean, my gut tells me Papyrus, but I feel like I could go anyway, but I'll say Papyrus. Most special thing about Undertale and Deltarune, huh? Oh, cause story, meta narrative, and characters. I can't choose one. I'll go story, but I feel like meta, all three of them are the same. Oh my god, let me get these birds out. Oh my goodness. Okay, did you mean the... I don't know. Okay, any forgotten gems I should put on there? I don't care. Subscribe to the Chill Man. Bye-bye. Is that the end? Okay, it's just for the form. Well, that was all Deltarune theories. This video should be like 2 hours of editing. First, second channel upload in a while, huh? I'll try to post more frequently on here. I'm sorry.